If you don't understand what breakup structure is, you're probably trading blindly, because most traders think BOS is just a price breaking high or low, and why they keep losing because you need to understand breakup structure. That's one of the main key points we'll use in trading. In your journal for today, I want you to write BOS, then put breakup structure if you're new, because then you'll see it somewhere and you're gonna be confused about what the other person is talking about. And if this helps you, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I'll be posting educational video and trading recaps that I take. So before we talk about breakup structure, we need to understand the market structure, how it moves and everything, right? So market moves in three ways: uptrend, downtrend, and sideways, called range or consolidation. If you don't understand that, go watch one of the videos that says trends explained, and then you'll get a better understanding what I'm talking about. Before the breakup structure video, go watch that, because then you're in order of what you should be doing. If you don't know trends, then start with the candlesticks video and then go on from there, because this is like a series, so this is part 3 of the series. Now here's where most people get this wrong. A breakup structure happens when price breaks a key swing point that defines a trend. In the uptrend, a structure is broken when price breaks a low. In a downtrend, a structure is broken when the price breaks the previous high. Not every candle that pushes higher is a breakup structure. Wicks don't matter, weak internal highs don't matter, only confirmed swing points matter. So not every time you could be like, I see a breakup structure, it's gonna be a reversal. Breakup structure you use as one of the key points when trading, not just one thing you use. This is where traders get confused, so let me show you why not every breakup structure might be useful for you. So we got 2 breakup structures here. If you're stuck on this one, then you're gonna be waiting too long for breakup structure, because this breakup structure doesn't happen until here. So that's why we only use the latest breakup structure they're made. So we got this low here, we would have used this low for a breakup structure to the downside. Alright, so before anything, let's talk about how a breakup structure forms. So if you're looking to trade to the upside, you need to look for highs to be broken. So let's see here, we got this green candle and we need a red candle after the green candle, because that makes a breakup structure, or that makes a high. We will need candle 1 on market as the green one, and then we need a second candle, because breakup structure happens with 2 candles. So 2 candles, and then to mark the high of these 2 candles, you need to mark the highest wick point, not the body, not the second one, always the high. It could be in the opposite way. The red candle wick could be higher than the green one. That doesn't mean we use the green one just because it's a high. We use, like right here for example, green candle, red candle, but we're using the red candle's high because in these 2 candles this was the highest point. I hope you understand what I mean. Even right here, green candle, red candle, we're using this high because between these 2 candles this was the highest point made. Let's go back to what I was talking about. So get your first candle, second candle, and for the third candle, if you get the body closure where you mark your key point, then it is a break of structure. What is not a break of structure? You get high, green and red candle, it's only a wick. This doesn't make a break of structure until the body closes where you pointed the wick. Either way, you're not using this break of structure, because if you was looking for a break of structure here, you would use this high right here, green candle, red candle, because this is the latest one. We don't go back here waiting for this high to be broken. We only use the latest break of structure made. So this would be your high, and this would make it a break of structure here, because the candle body closes where your point is. So this is a break of structure to the upside, because what happens here, break of structure, it goes up. I know it go down, that's why we don't use just break of structure. We need to use all of our key points when trading, because right here, if you put in a trade just because you have a break of structure, you would have lost, because what happens, market goes down. Now let's talk about a break of structure to the downside. We have a good example everywhere. I'm gonna use this one. Put this in your journal. For a break of structure to the downside, you're using a red candle, green candle, first red candle, green candle. Now how do we mark the low point of that? We're not going here, we're going down. And same thing, wherever the wick was the lowest, that's your lowest point you need to mark, and you get a breakup structure here. What happens? It does go down, but does that mean we trade? Nope, because we need to use all of our confluence. Breakup structures everywhere, green candle, red candle, and this is a good example of why we're not using this breakup structure and why we need to use the latest one. Because let's say you was marking this breakup structure, you're waiting and waiting and waiting. This breakup structure doesn't happen until here, and we're on a 5-minute chart. You'll probably wasted like 2 hours or an hour, because one candle means 5 minutes. It's more than 2 hours, so you probably wasted so much time because you wanted to use this breakup structure here instead of the latest one that was made, which was here, and you get a breakup structure here. Right, you could have used your fair value gap for entry right over here. It gets hit, find another low, and then you put in the trade. That's all you need to do to trade, but I'll explain that in the next video of how to trade, what is the strategy and everything. So that's about it for breakup structure. Let me just show you on different time frames because it's everywhere, and then I want you to go practice and find 10 examples. You could do this, find one example in each time frame until you have 10 of each. By each I mean one to the upside, one to the downside. That's all you need to know about breakup structure and how to find it. Drop a comment if you want a video on something else. I'll make it, post it. Just drop a comment